Hey, what's up everybody? Red Lion here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green version. In the last episode, we explored Rock Tunnel and used a lot of repels in the process. And in this episode, we are going to be going to the south, to the next town. I'm going to just show you my team really quick. Everyone got a level up in some form or another after fighting all the trainers throughout Rock Tunnel. But no new moves, just levels up. Is that the proper way to say it? Levels up? Anyway, I guess there's no berry there. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. I got that in the last episode. Okay, that one doesn't say anything. See, all those, there were some trainers up there, but you can avoid them all. And repels effect wore off. We are in Lavender Town with the very ominous music. Ghosts appeared in Pokemon Tower. I think they're the spirits of Pokemon that the Rockets killed. This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in Pokemon Tower. Yeah, this is a very gloomy place, in case you couldn't tell. Do you believe in ghosts? To a degree. Really? So there are believers. And what happens if we say no? Haha, I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder, I'm just imagining it. Maybe you are. You're a little girl. Maybe you're just trying to scare me. You're just a scary little girl. Come in here. That's odd. Mr. Fuji isn't here. Where'd he go? This is really Mr. Fuji's house. He's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphan Pokemon. It's so warm. Pokemon are so nice to hug. Guapa! That is not what a Psyduck sounds like. Gow! Also not what a Nidoran sounds like. Sorry about that. Had to cough. Pokemon Fan Magazine monthly grand prize drawing. The application form is gone. It's been clipped out. Someone must have applied already. Nice little tidbit there. Nice little touch. Let's see if we come in here. Hello, hello. I am the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Right. So this is the guy where we can change our Pokemon's nicknames. I have some in mind, but for now I'm gonna leave them blank. I will probably start next episode with some nicknames for all of you, but for now, I'm going to leave them as they are, and I'll have to think of them a little more. Let's see if we come in here. Those horrible Rockets, they deserve no mercy. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. Kyaroo! Aw, poor Cubone. And let's ruin the very atmospheric music by going into a Pokemon Mart. Yeah, it doesn't really fit the tone of the town. I'm searching for items that raise the stats of Pokemon. They're effective over the course of a single battle. Yeah, you can have mine. Did you buy some revives? They revive any fainted Pokemon. I haven't bought any, but I do have some. Sometimes a trainer duel talking about double battles, which is something we haven't gotten to yet. Hi there, how may I help you? I don't believe we got access to buying Great Balls, so I'm gonna stock up on those for now. Try and complete my Pokedex. I've been slacking on that a little bit. Super Potions are good. I'll buy, let's say, 4 more revives. I have plenty of money. How am I on antidotes? Good. Paralyzed heals are good. Burn heal, I'll buy a couple more. Ice heal. Sure, I don't expect to get frozen anytime soon, but why not? Escape rope, I don't need it. Ooh, Super Repel, give me all of it. This would have been so good to have before Rock Tunnel. At this point, there's not really a lot of caves that we're going to need to worry about. Also, what do I have to sell? Wish I could sell Moonstone. Ooh, right, that Pearl. I believe that's it. Yeah. Alright. Let's get out of here, and we'll ruin the music once again by checking out the Pokemon Center. My team should be healed up, because I didn't fight. I fought everything on the way back through Rock Tunnel, and then healed on the other side, and then just came back and wasted a ton of repels doing that, but that's beside the point. I saw Cubone's mother trying to escape from Team Rocket. She was killed trying to get away. Again, this music fits very poorly with what they're talking about here. They're talking about dead Pokemon, not fainted. Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of money. There is no job too dirty, no deed too heinous, no crime too wicked. You know how Cubone species wear skulls, right? People will pay a lot for one. Well, that's screwed up. like, a lot. Almost as bad as Slowpoke tails because I guess they're just technically hats. Anyway, there's only one building we haven't gone into yet. Pokemon Tower. Become the spirits of Pokemon. Let's see, what do you have to say? Oh, hey, come back here. I came to pray for my dearly departed Clefairy. Sniff, I'm awash in tears. So sad. Do you come to pay respects? Bless your Pokemon-loving heart, son. This place is always so emotional when it comes to Nuzlocke because Pokemon die in Nuzlocke. And my Growlithe, why did you die? I've only lost one pet in my life, and it was kind of sad. I was very young, and our family cat that my parents had had since before I was born, we had to put her down because she was just so old. I think she was either 16 or 17 at that point. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that died. How nice. Sorry about that. I had to fix something really quick. Let's see. Yep, Pikachu's in the front of my party. If we go up these stairs... Yep, look who it is. Hey, Adam, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. That is a messed up thing to say. Like, I can't even defend that. Seriously, who says things like that? Anyway, Blue starts off with Pidgeotto, level 25, Keen Eye for an ability, has Gust, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Whirlwind. If you can't one-shot this, Whirlwind can be kind of annoying. Ooh, that hurt a lot. But other than that, should be a fairly easy fight considering how high level my Pokemon are. I know he outnumbers me by a lot, but it's no big deal. Sends out Gyarados. Will be level 22 or level 23 if you picked Charmander. No, if you picked Squirtle, it will be level 23. It has Intimidate for an ability, and has the moves Thrash, Tackle, Bite. Oh, and that's it. Gyarados is a scary Pokemon, so they felt like giving it only 3 moves would balance it enough. Thunderbolt should take care of this because Gyarados is allergic to electricity. And yep, so that's another scary Pokemon out of the way. Nice, level 30. And the way your rival's team is going to work from now on is he will have 2 Pokemon that are of the types of starters that he doesn't have to complete the triangle. So he's sending out his Execute, level 23 or 22 if you picked something else, not Ivysaur, and not Squirtle. So if you pick Charmander, his Execute will be level 22, has Chlorophyll ability, Barrage, Hypnosis, Leech Seed, Confusion. I'm struggling to say that before I kill it with a single aerial ace. Jeez. And if you picked Charmander for your starter, he will have a Growlithe, either level 23 or level 22, has Intimidate for an ability, and has the moves Bite, Roar, Ember, and Leer. Anyway, he's sending out his Kadabra, which is level 20, has Synchronize for an ability, has the moves Teleport, Confusion, Disable, and Kinesis. Not a huge threat just yet. Aerial Ace should once again take it out. Yup. Frail as paper. And his Charmeleon is level 25, has Blaze for an ability, and Smokescreen, Growl, Ember, and Rage. No, Furio's going to stay in on this one. And if you picked Charmander, he'll have Wartortle, level 25, Tail Whip, Bubble, Water Gun, and Bite. And if you picked Squirtle, he will have Ivysaur, Overgrow for an ability, and has Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Razor Leaf, and Poison Powder. And he missed, didn't he? That is really sad. So I'm going to sweep his team pretty easily with my Fearow and Pikachu. Ivysaur is pretty much useless in this fight. I mentioned that when I went over Bulbasaur, that it's not the most useful for rival battles all the time. But still a useful Pokemon in general. How's your Pokedex coming? I just caught a Cubone. Can't find a bigger Marowak though. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish. Unlike you. Smell you later. Once again, this game is kind of breaking its own rules because if we talk to this lady, even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Silphscope might be able to unmask them. I highly doubt that Blue has one of those because if we try and find Pokemon up here... come on. Come on. Okay, well, I tried, and it doesn't seem like one wants to pop up, so I'm assuming you can't actually encounter them, but without the Silphscope, Pokemon just show up as ghosts because it's a haunted place. You can't see real Pokemon here without the Silph Scope to identify them. Anyway, that's really all I had for this episode, honestly. I guess I can just kind of walk around a little bit more. We can start taking on the next route, I guess. I'm going to heal up my team real quick. Okay, team sealed. Yeah, we spent very little time within Lavender Town, I guess. There's not really anything for us to do here yet, since we can't progress through the Pokemon Tower, thanks to all the ghosts. We are now on Route 8. And I don't think there are really any required trainers on this. Well, I spoke too soon. I guess this one is technically required. But I guess that gives us an opportunity to go over the 2 new Pokemon on this route. The first one we have is Growlithe. Growlithe is only available in Fire Red version, and it is a pretty good Pokemon. It has solid defensive stats and even better offenses. It's a great mix attacker and can be evolved almost immediately upon getting it. Intimidate is a great ability too. It gives it some nice artificial defensive bulk. Only downside is that it has a less than stellar move pool outside of fire attacks, but thanks to its great stats, most of its move pool is still really usable. It's definitely the best non-legendary non-starter fire type in the game. I'll stay in fight this Clefairy. And the other Pokemon in this route is unique to LeafGreen, Vulpix. Honestly, it's not quite as good as Growlithe, unfortunately. It has good special defense and speed, but its stats are just kind of average everywhere else. Its base stat total, despite being the counterpart to Growlithe, is not anywhere close to it. Its move pool is much more support-oriented. However, unlike Growlithe, it does learn Flamethrower through level up, which makes it very easy to train, and it can, like Growlithe, also be evolved almost immediately. This is the patch you get them in, and this also lets us bypass a bunch of trainers as well. Let's see. I'm not going to risk it. I'm putting up a Repel. I don't want to have to do more editing than I have to. There's a bunch of berry spots here. We have a Rossberry for healing burns. Ooh, excuse me. Lumberry. Ooh, nice. That heals all statuses. It's basically a full heal. And Lepaberry, which heals power points. Both great berries. Cut down this tree. Escape the bikers. Oh, avoid the bikers. We have another one of these gates, but like before, can't get past them because the guard's too thirsty, / Saffron City isn't accessible yet. And if we sneak around this guy, we go down to the underground path. The department store in Celadon has a great selection. Do you go there very often? No, because I've never been there, and also I'm 10. Yep, just another underground path. Ooh, yeah, I can ride my bicycle. Repel's effect wore off, that's fine. Go back up the stairs. I heard a sleepy Pokemon appeared out near Celadon City too. Yep, that same Sleeping Snorlax is out by Celadon as well. Ooh, another berry patch. Wet Pear Berry. I'm gonna check what that does actually. I don't remember what that one does specifically. Go to our berry. Go to our berry pouch. Open. Okay, it's just a powder ingredient. Yep, another patch of grass here, but there's nothing new. It has the exact same encounters as the previous route. And we have arrived in Celadon City. I guess this is a bit of a short episode, but I think we got enough done that I can call it here. It didn't take nearly as long to fight my rival as I thought it would, and there wasn't nearly as much to do in Lavender Town either. So I think this is a good ending point. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green, we're going to explore Celadon City and see what it has to offer. See you guys then. Okay, you know what? I lied. There's one thing we're going to do first, just for the sake of convenience. If we come around back here, and we sneak into the back entrance of this apartment building. Doop. And we come into this room right here. Talk to this guy. There's nothing I don't know, like I wrote on the blackboard. I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy Advance. That's breaking the fourth wall. Pamphlet on TMs, 50 TMs in all. Stuff about Silphco. I guess Silphco makes TMs, which is a pretty nice lore tidbit. I don't care about multiplayer. This is just a map, I think. Oh yeah, it's just the town map. Nothing special. But if we come right here, Adam obtained an Eevee. I'll leave the nickname blank for now. But right here is Eevee. As I'm sure many of you know, Eevee is a very special Pokemon. It can be evolved into 5 different Pokemon, 3 of them being available within the main story. And technically the other 2 aren't available in LeafGreen without trading them to another version because they require the day-night cycle, and that is not something within the Gen 3 Pokemon games, unfortunately. They all have the same stat total and numbers, but they are just distributed differently, sorry. So each evolution has 3 good stats and 3 less than good stats. The first one I'm going to talk about is Vaporeon. Vaporeon is your typical bulky water type, has great HP and special attack, and has good special defense as well. It learns decent moves for both attacking and support through level up in TMs, and its type lends itself well to tanking thanks to only having 2 weaknesses. Water Absorb can also be useful on a switch. If you know your opponent's going to go for a water type move, you can just heal up your Vaporeon's HP. Definitely one of the better water types in the game. It's served me well through many challenges and things like that, but I have a different water type Pokemon in mind, so I won't be picking this one up. Next one is Jolteon. Jolteon is a glass cannon sleeper along the same lines as Alakazam. Has a shallow move pool outside of electric attacks on the special end, and its attack is way too low to make use of its decent physical move pool, unfortunately. However, its special attack is definitely high enough that its electric type moves will always do a lot of damage. You just have to be careful about ground types because it will pretty much wall them out completely. Also won't be picking up this one because I have a Pikachu on my team and I already have my electric type. So that leaves, as I'm sure you figured out, Flareon. Flareon is very strange for its type, unlike the other 2, whereas they pretty much fit the stereotype for what water types and electric types are. Flareon has a massive attack stat and a decent special attack stat, making it a good mix attacker. However, it has very low speed, which is very uncharacteristic of fire types, and its HP and defense are pretty low. And it also has a pretty shallow move pool, honestly. Unfortunately, it gets panned as the very worst evolution, but despite that, it's my favorite of the 3, and I'm going to make it work on my team. That's right, we're going to be using this Eevee as a Flareon. The reason why I wanted to pick it up now is so I have the opportunity to grind it on the trainer. All the trainers I skipped on my way here. We'll go check out the Celadon Pokemart too. I'll meet you down at the bottom floor. No need to watch me walk downstairs for a minute and a half. Alright, we're out, and I actually think I'm going to save the Pokemon, or the Celadon Shopping Center, or whatever the hell it's called, until next episode, as well as all those trainers I skipped, because there's some items I want to pick up for my Eevee and things like that beforehand. It just flows better if I do all of that in its own episode. So let's come down here. Next time on Pokemon Leaf Green version, we will actually be exploring Celadon City. Like I said the last time I was going to end this episode, we'll explore the rest of it. See you guys.